Problem 14. Water stands on one side of the vertical gate shown, the water surface being 3 meters above the top of the gates. Find the total pressure on each gate and the location of the center of pressure below the water surface. So the total pressure is the force on each side of the gate and the center of pressure below the water surface. So let's call it H sub Cp. Distance to the center of pressure where the total pressure acts from the water surface. So these are the different uh, gates for the location of the centroid and center of pressure. So let's have representation. We'll just compute them, but we will not present or indicate in the figure just for the rectangle, then it follows for the rest. So this is 8 sub Cp, 8 sub Cp for the rectangle, 8 sub Cpr later. In particular, then this is E sub V of rectangle, E sub V of triangle, E sub V of circle, E sub V of parabola. It will develop later. So 8 sub Cp is barred H plus E sub V. So the force acts at the center of pressure. That's the location of a force here for triangle, circle, and parabola. Then that's E sub V. Then that's barred H. So that H sub Cp is barred H plus E sub V. So F is gamma of water barred H area. So for the rectangle 9.81, barred H is 3 plus 2.7 over 2, area 1.2 times 2.7. So Fr is 138.3 kilonewtons. Then E sub V of rectangle is height of rectangle square over 12 barred H. Now you can derive this from I sub Cg over area barred H, where I sub Cg is BH rectangle cube over 12 over area BH rectangle times barred H. So that's why you can derive that. And I also used this in the previous problems. So you should know that. So substitute 2.7 square over 12 times barred H. Barred H is 3 plus 2.7 over 2. So the E sub VR of rectangle is 0.1397. Therefore, 8 sub Cp of rectangle is barred H, which is 3 plus 2.7 over 2 plus E sub VR 0.1397. So 3 plus 2.7 over 2 plus 0.1397. So 8 sub Cp of rectangle is 4.49 meters below water surface. Then for the triangle, F of triangle is 9.1. Barred H is 3 plus 2.7 over 3. This is 2.7 over 3. Area 1 half of 1.2 times 2.7. So the force or total pressure for the triangular area is 61.98 kilonewtons. Then E sub V of triangle is height of triangle square over 18 barred H. You can derive this from BH triangle cube over 36 over area of triangle 1 half BH triangle barred H, then you can derive that. I also use this in the previous examples. So you can derive it by your own. So 2.7 square over 18 times 3 plus 2.7 over 3, that's barred H of triangle. So it is 0.1038 meters. So therefore, the HCP of triangle is barred H 3 plus 2.7 over 3 plus EV sub T of triangle. So 3 plus 2.7 over 3 plus 0.1038. So it is equal to 4.004 meters. Next, for circle, F of circle is 9.81, barred H is 3 plus 2.7 over 2, area pi over 4, diameter 2.7 square. So F of circle is 244.3 kilonewtons. Let's derive the formula for EV of circle, which is I sub Cg pi over 64 diameter to the fourth over area pi over 4 diameter square barred H. So just like this, if you derive these formulas here for rectangle and triangle. So it is diameter square over 16 barred h if you simplify this. So substitute uh, 2.7 square over 16 times 3 plus 2.7 over 2. So EV of circle is 0.1047. Therefore, 8 sub CP of circle is barred h plus 0.1047. So it is 3 plus 2.7 over 2 plus 0.1047. So 8 sub CP of circle can now be computed 4.455 meters. Finally, for parabola, f of parabola, by the way, this distance is 3/5 or 0.6 of 2.7. Again, this distance from vertex to centroid is 3/5 of height. So 1.3/5 of 2.7 or zero point 0.6 of 2.7 because this is 2/5 or 0.4 of 2.7. So that distance is 0.6 or 3/5 of 2.7, 1.62. So barred h therefore is 3 plus 1.62. So F is 9.81 for parabola times 3 plus 1.62 area 2/3 1.2 times 2.7 2/3 base times height. So F of parabola is 97.9 kilonewtons. While E sub V of parabola is, remember, moment of inertia with respect to the centroid, 8 over 175 base height of parabola cube over 175, 8 over 175 b height of parabola cube. Area of parabola 2/3 base height of parabola, then barred h, which simplifies to height of parabola, which simplifies to 12 height of parabola square over 175 barred h. Substitute 12 times 2.7 square over 175 times 4.62. 3 plus 1.62 barred h, 4.62. So it is 0.1082 meters. So finally, 8 sub CP of parabola is equal to 4.62 plus 0.1082. So 8 sub CP of parabola is 4.728 meters. So I hope that you were able to follow the solutions and notice that there are so many problems here. I want you to share this with your friends, that this channel is a one-stop channel. There are so many examples.